when I was younger, I would be much further along in life than I am now. Their wisdom is far more greater. Most of us, we just know we got it together. Oh, I know what he said, but I tell you what, he fine as wine. And guess what? Pastor don't know what I got cooking over here. I'm going to get him saved. Pastor don't know. Well, you get him saved first. You get him good and saved first. Good and saved. And know him in all seasons, as I tell y'all. I tell y'all about me and my wife all the time. She said, I want to know you in every season. She got to know me in every season. And then when that last season came around, she was ready to get married. I said, well, I need to see you in 4 more. And a couple more after that, probably. Bless God. You got to know people. Jump up and you get married. Jump up and get married. Jump up and just do stuff sometimes. Okay, I don't know why I went to the side there. Let's go back. Hallelujah. So, she thought it was desirable for gaining wisdom, so she took some and ate it. She also gave some to her husband, who was with her, and he ate it. What happened here was the fall of the authority with Adam that Adam had. Right at that point, Adam lost his authority. How many of us have lost the authority that we have because we thought it was good for us when it wasn't? How many of us have lost true authority, even within our own homes with our children, because of the way we responded to them? That wasn't necessarily a good thing. See, my job, and I tell my son all the time, my job is to raise a man. I'm not raising a little kid no more. You in high school. So some things that I used to do or used to say, I got to approach you a little different because you're getting older. 4 years, you'll be headed to college. 3 years, you'll be headed to college. Although my son, because he's smaller, I said, although you're smaller, you can't allow people to keep treating you like you're this little kid. See, because you'll begin to play off of that, and you'll manipulate grace. And see, that's what's wrong with a lot of us. We have learned how to manipulate grace. God give us grace in a certain situation, and we'll take advantage of our grace. How many ever took advantage of grace? You know, somebody done did something for you. You owe the money. They say, oh, don't worry about it. You pay it next week. Well, they shouldn't have said that. Because next week turned into next 4 months. 4 months turned to 8 months. You just took advantage of the grace, didn't you? We got to learn how not to take advantage of grace. In this authority walk that I'm talking about over the next few weeks, you got to learn how to embrace grace and speak with authority. Everybody say embrace grace, and speak with authority. So, Adam at that point authority was taken out of his hand because he went against what God said to do. 1 Timothy 2:14. Y'all don't mind if we get around? Hallelujah. I love getting around in the Word of God. 1 Timothy 2:14. It says, and Adam was not the one deceived. Y'all see that? It was the woman who was deceived and became a sinner. But the woman will be saved through childbearing if they continue in faith, love, and holiness with propriety. Says Adam was not deceived. He just took and ate. Because she said he. Sometimes, just because somebody says do it, don't mean necessarily we have to do it. Me and my wife had these little conversations a lot of times, little powwows about things. I said, we wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for y'all. she, just joking, y'all. We just cutting up around the house. And I say sometimes, I think sometimes that as men and women of God, we put a lot of stock in each other. But we also should know that we have to, on our own, seek the face of God. Just because my wife, a lot of times, sometimes we talk and she'll say, why every time I say so-and-so, you always say no? You think that, I said, no, I know in my head already what God has said with certain things. So it's not that I'm saying no to you. I'm focused on this particular thing. You can't really change my mind about that. I understand it was a great idea, but this is the way this way we're going to do it, or I'm going to do it, or whatever. But a lot of times we'll let them change their mind. Then we'll end up messed up, or end up in something that we shouldn't be in. Prime example. Sorry, I'm using the day, baby. Prime example. We had something here at the church. And it was something about some hot dogs. Remember the hot dogs? And you were telling me, I don't know if she told me to make, we had the game night. I don't know if she told me to make a lot, and I was like, no, we don't need that. Or I said make less. What was it? I said make a lot. I said make less because we, yeah, I said it was like 150 hot dogs or something. I was like, we don't need this many hot dogs this night. I'm telling you right now, we need it. I said we don't need it. And as people came in there, when after a certain point, that's the amount of people that's going to be here. And I looked at her. I said, I only make like 25 hot dogs, right? I kept on walking around. Y'all didn't even know. I kept on saying 25 the whole night. Y'all didn't know what I was talking about, but I kept on walking by her saying 25 because we didn't need all them hot dogs. 25. I was walking by, I said 25, 25. Nobody knew what I was talking about, but every time I walked by, I would say 25. I told you we only needed 25 hot dogs. Now we done made all these hot dogs. I said, half of them hot dogs came from our house. We could have been having hot dogs and baked beans for 2 weeks. But they devoured every last one of them hot dogs too. Cindy walked around. She said, "Y'all gonna eat these hot dogs today?" She said, "Y'all gonna eat these hot dogs." But sometimes I told her. Then when we left, I said, "You know what? I'm gonna start following my gut. Cause I listen to you, but sometimes your gut tells you something. Sometimes she says something, I boom, yeah, you're right. That's it. But sometimes that inside says something to you, and you got to follow that thing. It's like the first premonition. A lot of times the first thing that we think in our head is usually it. And we second guess it. Remember, second guess something. It's like a blink. Boom. Then all of a sudden I say, nah, I'm not going to do that. Then later on down the line, you realize that you should have did exactly what you thought you should have did. You done second guessed yourself or let somebody else second guess you. So, one of the reasons why we're not walking in authority is because, as I stated, we haven't come into the realization yet that the authority that we have on the inside of us, or the power also that we have on the inside of us. Satan is the ruler over, the Bible says, over the prince of the air. He's the prince of the air. So he's in the airways right now, just seeking. He got his imps out there trying to make sure that we